Y'all know the vibes. Y'all know we open our videos up at the gas station on play. That's why you clicked on it. What's up, people? Hey, welcome back, man. We are on our way to South Carolina. We're in Georgia right now, sliding down south, getting ready for stage 3, man, on Lake Murray. And damn, that's hella loud. Damn. Just roll with it.
That ain't gonna work. They're cutting us off.
Golly, that's loud as hell.
We're going to have to resume this in a minute.
Alright, sorry, folks. We're going to have to get back with y'all here momentarily. That's loud today. And I was bringing to like be comfortable, like not be covered up, you know? It's hella cold though.
You're going to have to have special coat this week.
Oh, special coat gonna stay on. Alright, folks, it was a little chilly out there. I was pumping gas. Damn, man, I was looking at the weather. It's supposed to have been in the mid-70s every day, but it's like in the 40s right now and that wind's blowing. So y'all know how your boy play when it comes to this cold, man. I ain't fooling with it. So we gonna pump gas inside the truck and open up this video for y'all. But like I was saying, man, so stage 3, headed to Murray, South Carolina, an amazing lake, full of fish. But y'all know we coming off a Harris chain, man. Let's not ignore the elephant in the room. We got our absolute teeth kicked in there. And this is the week to bounce back. This is the week to get my lick back, man.
Gotta get your redemption from last week. And
I got
it
last week, and then the last time we was at Murray, bro. They sold me a dream, and then they left me. So there's a lot of get back coming this week, man. So I got a good feeling about this week. A good finish on the Brinks here in South Carolina coming up, and it's gonna be all good, man. So y'all stick with us, man. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna ride down this road. Only about a 5 hours drive from the house, so that's cool. That always makes it good because I can leave kind of not last minute. We're still leaving early. I'm getting there a day early, but you know I can still stay home and sleep in my own bed for a little bit. Actually, getting ready to pull up on a nearby lake to Lake Greenwood, which I have heard over the years sets up kind of similar to Murray. So we'll get out there and just ease around, fish a little bit, look at water temperature, just try to get a vibe for what the fish in this region of the country might be doing, man. And y'all know, look what I got right here. Comment if y'all know what kind of fruit this is. A lot of people, my boat officials, when I pull this bad boy out, they're always like, man, what is that? And it kind of surprises me that folks don't know what this is, man.
He ain't popular.
He ain't that popular.
No.
At my house, like right now, I got 5 of these. In my Yeti cooler back there. I got 5 of these. Maybe 6. I don't know. But anyway, this is the largest citrus that there is. It's called a pomelo. If you've never had a pomelo, it's similar to grapefruit. But in my opinion, it's 2 times better. It's sweeter, has a better flavor. I get these at the Asian market, man. If y'all ever wondering, in Opelika. You know, I live in Shorter, but I slide up to Opelika, Alabama, and I buy these at the Asian market. They always got them. Y'all should try these. Hella good. And you know it's hella good for you. But then, but wait. Total other end of the spectrum. We got this. A Kit Kat that I should not have bought when I just went in the store.
You always get, every time we do the Q&A, you always get
travel snacks?
Travel snack. Every time.
So like,
it's a mixture.
You know, I try to do good, bro. I really try to do my fruit thing. You know what I mean? Like, I ate some grapes this morning. I was doing good. Then when I stop for gas, I always get, like, pulled into my weakness. And so my weakness is candy, y'all. Sweets, sugar. That's my weakness. I ain't gonna lie. My favorite is ice cream. But, like, when I'm on the road, stuff like this gets me, man. And I try my best not to even fool with that. But I break down here and there, man. So you guys witness a lot of breakdowns on here. Drinking beers and carrying on. You know, those are breakdown moments. But then I bring it back and y'all see a lot of fruit in the videos too. So don't be judging. Y'all don't be judging me, bro. I be going through it out here on tour. Oh, we done. All right. About 2 hours to go. We pulling up at Lake Greenwood State Park.
Yeah, we'll show them a couple catches.
Yeah, I might even show you
maybe
a couple
like
catches.
a 6-pounder, maybe.
Yeah, a couple whops. But I got to catch one first. But apparently Greenwood got some, so we should. Oh, come on, young lady. About had an accident with a 16-year-old. Reminds me of my daughter right there. Same kind of color car and everything. Golly, gotta watch out for these youngsters out here, man. Hey, for y'all scope-a-dope boys, go get ready.
Yeah, I'm excited to get somewhere good, big dog. I'm ready to get. I like going to good ponds. Like,
golly, that is the best place. It is unbelievable. I don't know how you bring
they got turkey ponds and buses.
That turkey barbecue sandwich they got, it actually does be hitting pretty good. It's the best sandwich they got.
Nah,
when you check
just tell you,
it's actually pretty good.
y'all. When you go in there, they got all the sandwiches laid out, just all magical looking. And they got one in there it's like a mega brisket sandwich. And he weighs about 1.25 pounds. But I'm gonna tell you, you're gonna pay for it. Because I didn't know this. I went up there last time. That sandwich was like $14.99. I said, "Oh my God, for just a little baby sandwich." Let me tell you what the most overrated meat ever, and I don't know who made this world famous. Bologna. Prime rib.
Oh, it is. 100% you're right.
Prime rib. You gotta barely cook this piece of meat and think it's some delicacy. Prime rib. The thing ain't even cooked. Y'all not. It's straight raw. And y'all like, this is the best ever. It's trash.
Facts, bro.
Just give me
Prime rib, hella raw, bro. They cook my boy to like 135 degrees, and then that's it.
That's another status thing. Listen, we're talking about two things. Brisket and prime rib is all about status.
Yeah, that's just terrible.
It's all about status.
Oh, because
It's all about status. It's all about, oh, look at this. Look how great I did on a prime rib. Look at this. It's all like Instagram pictures.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, look at this prime rib. Look at this barely cooked piece of meat I got.
Right. With hella fat on it. Boy, that ram's tiny. Huh. But the thread the needle on this one look like. I'd be alright. He narrow though. You can get him, Colin?
yeah, I got him.
Alright. Grab a few items here. Slide out, see if we can't catch a Lake Greenwood bass. My first time here. Never even seen this place. Looks cool. Definitely gonna be grabbing special coat. That's for sure.
Yeah, I'll do some warm clothes.
Yeah, I ain't trying to be cold. I ain't gonna be cold. I'll tell you now. Hey, I felt it was only right to come poach you off top.
Oh, how about it?
Yeah, soon I'm gonna start my week off poaching.
How about it?
What's up, dude?
Might as well.
Might as well.
I mean,
Everybody else
it's the
do it.
going rate these days, right?
That's it. That's what you're supposed to do, bruh. This place is dirty.
It is. It's got
If
some
you go
fish
up just a quarter mile,
in it. Oh, it gets dirtier?
bad.
Oh, really?
Oh, dude, this is clean.
Oh, really?
I launched just like 2 miles up.
Yeah.
Hell of dirty.
Huh.
Yeah. But I was just easing around, just trying to take a look. But
Dude, I haven't caught much since like this morning.
bro, I just hit one of them. Literally. I literally bumped one. Like, no lie, bro. Yeah. And I seen him move. All right, folks, we done got out here to Lake Greenwood. My first time on a lake. And I'm out here messing around. I'm going to take this time and try to get my units dialed in, my live scope in particular. You know, I feel like, obviously, live scope's going to be a huge deal. It's cold out here. Water temp's 52. These fish are mega pre-spawn. And so I feel like taking advantage of that scoping period is going to be huge, tremendous. You got to be dialed in on that. So I'm going to spend the day just tinkering around, messing with this thing, man. Seeing what I can see, casting what I can cast to, and catching what I can catch. And seeing, yeah. If we can't get that figured out, what do I got? It's feeling stripery. Definitely a striper. Striper. Definitely a stripe. just a good old striper. That's all I catch, bro. Stripers. Don't take my hook like that other one did. No, stop, bro. You're pooping all over my boat. Golly. That's it, bro. Palm. Palm time. Pom-pom. Get your pom-poms out.
I'd be willing to bet that like 98% of the people that watch this video
They ain't never seen one, I know.
maybe even like more.
They didn't see me eat these mugs. Spot. That's a nice spotted bass. Humpback. Notre Dame. First bass. South Carolina. Appreciate you. Probably not 2 pounds, pound and 3/4. He is shaped weird. Look at that dude. What's wrong with you, bro? I don't know. You trying to get fat, and I appreciate that. Golly. Golly. Unbelievable. Yeah, nearby. Dude, this is like damn near a 2 pound crappie. The belly on that thing is unbelievable. Nah, I put him back. Jeez, I'm trying to make sure my unit is whack right now. Finally. Dude, they got some fat spots in here. Wow. That's a first. Dude, seriously. He's a 2 pounder. Yeah. Appreciate you, bruh. But that's more fish over here, I feel like. You know what I'm saying?
The bass?
Yes, sir. Again. 5 pounder. Ah, 4 pounder. Got a little excited. 4 pounder. Female pre-spawner. Ah, 3 3/4. There we go. It's a solid fish. Yeah, close to 4 pounds. Man, one of them giants. Little spot. Hey, let me catch one, bruh. All right, so we just wrapped up old Greenwood. Hey, I'm gonna tell you something. Greenwood got some freaking tanks in it. I didn't catch, well, I caught one good one, but I didn't catch no tanks, but Adrian freaking smashed it. So did J-Dub slid over here, caught an 8 pounder. I mean, good God. Places, I mean, they're healthy fish. My first time over here. I'll be back here for sure, man. So, sliding off of Greenwood. About to slide on to the house, man. Get with the boys. Do a little filming. Rate the bait. And probably do a podcast as well. And get ready for tomorrow morning. Big day tomorrow. Big day of practice. So, a lot going on. And we got to get it figured out. So, stay tuned. Stick with your boy. We got a lot of work ahead of us. Get to these questions too.
Ready?
All right, question time.
All right. Anthony DeRosa. Why is the wacky rig still underrated?
Why is their wacky rig still? I'm gonna tell you why the wacky rig is still underrated. Forward-facing sonar. Hey man, the wacky rig is a bad boy, and if y'all know me, you know I love to throw the wacky rig. It's in one of my top baits. But it's just been outshined, man, like everything else. Just like flipping. Love flipping. One of my first techniques, tournament was just one flipping, but that's a rarity. We don't get to see that much anymore. But I think the further we get away from forward-facing sonar, you're going to start seeing the wacky play a lot. You're going to start seeing flipping play a lot. The wacky going to play this week, watch. here on Lake Murray. Full of docks. Anytime you got places that are full of docks, that sun gets up, them fish get underneath them floats and start warming up high in the water column, they eat a wacky up. So I foresee that being a big deal this week. But yeah, man, that's my answer to that.
Don't ever
Four-face
sleep
sonar.
on him.
But nah, you got to keep him tied on though, especially if you need a bite, or if you're in a 5-fish tournament, man. He's just a good bait to slang around that still catches a biggin. It will still catch you a biggin, and that's what I like about him too.
All right, next one. K Fishing.
Okay,
Who was your first sponsor when you were starting out?
when I started out, so my very first sponsor, paid sponsor, I'm gonna say, was High's Tackle Box, man. All my West Coasters back home in NorCal in the Bay Area, y'all definitely know High's Tackle Box, man. A good buddy of mine was like the manager / owner there at the time, and that was my first ever paid deal, man, and I was very thankful for that. They did a lot for me. They made a lot of great baits. The lure that I used to win the TBF National Championship that even brought me to the professional fishing forefront, they custom built it. It was an Alabama rig. They called it the Crazy 8, and it was a bad boy. And I ended up winning the national championship on that. So shout out to them boys out there and girls over there, High's Tackle Box, for sure.
All right. Next one from Bill Hill.
And my boy got a name, don't he?
Bill
Hill. What up, Bill?
Is the main reason y'all pros get new rigs every year because of reliability?
That's a question that comes up. People are very curious about that. I've actually did an entire YouTube video on that exact topic previously, but we'll go back through it. So we get new boats every year. Obviously, you guys see that every year. That's like a big deal. We're always selling boats and getting new ones, right? So why do we do that? Well, there's a couple of reasons. For one, our sponsors, in my case, Ranger, they want you in the newest edition of whatever it is that they're selling and or promoting, right? So they don't want you in 5-year-old model Ranger, although there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. They want you in the most current model that they offer, so that way we're on tour, live cameras, out fishing, etc. We are showcasing the newest product that they have to offer, in a sense. In addition to that, you know, it's a money maker, obviously, for a lot of anglers, for all us anglers. And so there's the sponsor, the financial commitment there, the partnership there that allows us to keep our lights on and feed our families, man. So, you know, it's a huge deal for us professional anglers, and that's the two probably most important reasons you see us get new rigs every year.
Whenever you win Red Chris, they want you in the newest boat.
Absolutely.
All right, next one from Jay Howe.
All right.
Now, we're not gonna. Well, you can dive however deep you want into it, but the question is there such thing as accidentally breaking the rules?
Accidentally breaking? Yeah, there are. There are. I mean, well, hold on.
This is my comment. My comment is that just because somebody breaks a rule doesn't mean they're a cheater.
That's true too. And a lot of times things are, you know, oversight. Things are, you know, for example, you going 6 miles an hour in a no wake zone, low key, you breaking the law and rules, right? It's 5 miles an hour, right? Minimum wake. We all know this, but you might be in a little bit of a hurry or whatever, and now you going 7 miles an hour. Oh, my bad. You weren't paying attention. That's technically, you know, breaking the law. But can you accidentally break the rules? I'm gonna say this. It's our responsibility as professional anglers, right, to know these rules that have been put in place to level the playing field and keep everybody on the same sheet of music, right? If you don't know all of those rules, you're subject to break one unknowingly. You should know all of the rules. You should. The only pass that, you know, you should really get, I guess, is if you didn't know, which you should know. But I get it. There's probably not 5 anglers, 10 anglers that know every single rule verbatim. And if they were to do something wrong, know 100% I'm breaking a rule right in this moment. There's just not, man. That's just facts. And I'm going to throw myself in that. Nobody knows all the finite details of every single rule, right? Generally speaking, you know, right? So, like, it's a big deal right now in the industry, the no information rule. There's been a couple guys popped on that in the last couple of years, right? Not just recent in the last few years, but in some of those instances, I feel like absolutely guys know what they're doing, and they know that they're breaking the rule. They do. Others, not so much, and it's a case by case situation, man. So I don't know. I try to stay on top of my game, knowing what the rules are, and do everything in my power to play by them. You know what I mean? Now, if I have some oversight or I missed some fine print and I broke a rule, man, it is what it is. Take your lick and keep going, man. That's just part of it. But you know, some are accidental, man. Some are not. That's all I'm gonna say.
All right. Next one from Fishaholic. Now this is getting deep, but in like a different way.
All right.
What has been your greatest accomplishment in life so far?
Jeez. Damn, in life?
In life.
Not fishing.
We ain't
life.
talking about fishing. We're talking about life.
Man, that's a tough one, bro. I mean, you know, my family probably. Yeah, I mean that's undoubtedly my wife, my kids. I mean that's the legacy, right? That's what we live for. You gonna go, OG? That's what we live for. You know what I'm saying? No matter what I do, it's all done for them, man. So I'm gonna say 100% my family, my wife and my kids. That is my greatest accomplishment in life, man. That's bigger than any tournament win, anything I'll ever do on the water. So that's a in-depth, deep one, but it's actually pretty easy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Definitely.
All right, this next one I've seen a few times before, but and maybe I'll chime in. But Jason M. Fishing says, "What cameras do you and your team use to make your videos?"
So, you know, Colin obviously behind the camera and
What do
reading the
we
questions,
use, Mark?
but hey, we use DJIs. We used to use GoPros, but the GoPros seem to be cutting up a little bit.
Yeah, they're not. The GoPros were not as reliable.
Yeah.
So we right now.
Well, I don't even know, Colin. You got to tell them.
So right now we run one DJI Action 4, and with that, what we've started doing this year, if you guys have noticed some better audio, is we're pairing the DJI Mic 2, Bluetoothing that mic to the Action 4, and so Mark wears the mic and it Bluetooths to the camera on the console, and then the other camera that you see whenever you weigh your fish is a DJI Action 3. So those are the two, I guess, on the water cameras that we run, and then this big camera is a Sony FX3.
There y'all go. Hey, a whole lot of stuff your boy did not know. So shout out to Colin for knowing all of that and doing all of this stuff, because hey, I just be out here trying to catch these bass. Emphasis on trying.
Yep. All right, next one. PKB Fishing.
PKB Fishing.
I'm curious to hear your answer. What's one of the scariest moments you've had out on the water?
All right.
It's got to be some kind of crazy story.
Yeah, man. I got caught one year. I fished a Bassmaster Open on Lake Champlain in like 2015, 16, something like that. And I ran to Ticonderoga. Back then, that was the deal. You know, you go to Ticonderoga, you go try to catch some giant largemouth. You're gonna lose some fishing time, but you might can drop a bag. I shoot all the way down there, smooth sailing, man. 67 mile an hour all the way to Ticonderoga. It's a great ride. I get down there, I fish all my time. I go get gas, because you got to get gas to get back. It's a 75 mile run, something like that. Anyway, it's real narrow down there. When you get down to Ticonderoga, if you've never been to Lake Champlain, it turns narrow into like a river, right? So you can imagine if the wind picks up, you can't really feel it because it's pretty narrow. So unless it's just blowing straight down the pipe, you don't really know what's going on out there on the lake. So I get gas. It's time for me to get back. I give myself, I think, 2.5 hours to get back. And I take off, and I'm rolling, and it's pretty smooth. But I'm still down there where it's pretty narrow. And man, by the time I turn around, I forget the name of that point, but I ease around that point, bro, and it's just the whole entire lake. And I mean, it's massive. And I'm out in the middle out there, and it's probably blowing sustained like 25. The biggest waves I've ever seen in my life. I'm like, oh my God. And I'm taking them. Doosh, doosh. And I'll never forget, man. I didn't think I was gonna make it, bro. Like, for real. And this is a real story, and another reason why I love my Ranger bass boat. And this ain't no sponsorship talk. This is some real talk. Because in this moment, I didn't know if I was gonna make it, man. Seriously, I probably speared like 15 to 20 waves. I'm not talking about some spray.
Almost like submarine.
I'm talking about submarine. Look,
Oh my
you
gosh.
go, you hit the wave and the water hits you in the chest. Boosh. You can't see nothing. And I'm just like, oh, it stops the boat. You completely stop. And I'm just like, oh my God. So then I just had to sit there and idle for a minute. The bilge pumps kick out as much water as they could. And then I'm right back up on pad trying to fight my way through it again. And before you know it, I mean, it don't take but one little false turn. You gave it a little bit too much gas or not enough gas. Doosh, again. Oh man, I felt terrible for my co-angler this day. Long story short, man, we got back. I beat my boat to smithereens, but we made it back. And I was late. I ended up getting a late penalty in that tournament. I had a really good bag of fish too. It ended up costing me. But I'm gonna tell you how bad it was. Even with the penalty, I was in the top 10 after day one. I think I had like 18 pounds. I can't remember exactly, but that used to be a good bag on Champlain, by the way. I get back. I'm in the top 10. I'm so scared. I fished near takeoff on day 2. I'm talking about within a half a mile of takeoff, where no tournaments ever get won on Champlain. But I was that scared to make any kind of run. It terrified me, man. And to this day, that's the worst water I've ever been in, was on Lake Champlain, man, in that tournament. And there's probably some guys that fish that Bass Open that may see this that know exactly what I'm talking about. It was treacherous trying to get back.
Damn.
Yeah, scary times, bro.
Yeah.
For real.
All right, next one. This is from Bass AF 817. He said, "When is the merch drop?"
Hey, the merch drop. Hey, I'm glad y'all asking about that, because I've been working on something for y'all. I partnered up with my boys, man. Some good buddy of mine, and some great people, and they make some dope swag. If you guys have never seen, or if you guys probably don't hunt because y'all watching my channel, you fish, but the 24/7 Hunt boys, man, they do some phenomenal stuff, man. They make some of the cleanest hats, shirts, sweaters, man, all kind of novelty items for the duck hunter, right? And so now we're gonna cross over into the bass fishing world. And so I partner with them. We're gonna do some collabs, man. I got some super dope hats coming. And then from there, it's just gonna go up. The sky's the limit. There's no telling what we're gonna come with. But that's gonna be coming soon. Obviously, I'll bring that to you guys here on YouTube and all other social channels. You guys will see it everywhere, man. But something I'm really proud of. High quality stuff, and I think you guys are gonna like it. So stay tuned.
All right. And the last one is from me.
From you? How's Colin asking? That's illegal.
Hey, I get to pick the questions.
Flag on the plate, bro.
I get to pick the questions.
All right. Come on, see. Let me ask you a question. Did you actually type it into
Sure did.
You did?
Yeah.
All right. I ain't gonna give you too hard of a time on that, bro. You did the leg work. All right, let me hear it.
You can learn a lot about somebody from their answer to this question.
All right. Trying to set me up.
Who wins in a fight? A grizzly bear or a silverback gorilla?
Damn.
Like
That's
full-grown grizzly bear, full-grown gorilla.
I'm probably gonna give it to the grizzly bear, and I'm gonna tell you why. That gorilla's strong though, but see, the grizzly bear got the power, he got the claws,
razor blades,
and then he also got the teeth, right? So The gorilla got the teeth.
He got the
and
teeth
he got
too.
the strength, but he don't have no claws. So the grizzly bear gonna be cutting you up,
Razor blades,
chopping you up, and then he gonna be biting on you, gnawing on your ankles and all that. Bro, it's over for you. You ain't gonna really be able to fight that.
And then so I looked it up too. So like the average like male or not male, but like the biggest grizzly bear is way bigger than the biggest gorilla.
I thought about that
so
too.
They got the size too.
They got the size too. The grizzly bear gonna get busy, man.
Okay.
But let me tell you what's crazy. Let me tell you how God worked, bro. Hey, God make it to where them two would never see each other, except for at the San Francisco Zoo. You feel me? Or like the Montgomery Zoo, or the San Diego Zoo.
No, they ain't seen no grizzly
They
bear.
never seen it. Nah,
You might see a gorilla there, but you ain't gonna see no grizzly bear.
In the zoo, they don't put them in the zoo?
Not a grizzly bear.
They too wild, huh?
I guess.
You can't train them.
I guess.
Another reason why he gonna win. Untrainable.
Yeah, he can't even be put in a zoo.
He tear the zoo down. Hey, for real.
All right, it's straight up grizzly bear for me. So I'm glad we're on the same page.
We're on the same page, man. See?
All right, that's it.
That's all we got. Hell yeah. Well, hey, we wrapping the video up.
No, we'll wrap it up.
We're gonna wrap it up at the house. So we got a little bit more of a ride. We leaving. We just left Greenwood. We headed to Prosperity, South Carolina. That's where we're staying at. And yeah, man, it's gonna be a great week. A little bit chilly. I foresee this being a complete pre-spawn tournament. First week of March, I thought outside chance coming into this that we might see some spawning action, XYZ in the third. You will not see that this week. I'm almost certain. So
I feel like whenever you got special coat on, they ain't on the bank.
Bruh, I took special coat off low key just to get in the truck. I mean, it's 51 degrees out right now. I think tomorrow it's gonna be 60, something like that. But it's not gonna get that warm. 70s maybe, but it takes time warm that water up in it to stay there for a little while for those fish to make that push, man. So I ain't gonna probably pull out my thiolate on y'all this week like I did last time I was here, but they left me anyway, so it don't even matter. No, I'm hurt by that still.
Yeah.
That hurt my feelings.
Yeah, we'll check in when we get to the house.
All right, we'll circle back on y'all in a minute. What up, boys? Hey, I guess I'm just gonna come back and block.
I don't even know where you came from.
Hey, from the streets.
Yeah, I just probably blocked it.
Just block it. Okay. Hey, it's stinking here. Don't ask me why. I'm gonna show y'all. Come on. Look at these pieces. Look at it. Did you get him, Colin?
Here we go.
Get them joints real good.
That one's all right, but this one,
Bruh, listen.
it's a little foggy.
We done had a catastrophe tonight. I ain't gonna say no names or point no fingers. but y'all see the outcome, bruh. I tried to gnaw on me a couple pieces, bro. I damn near broke a tooth. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, on that crust, bruh. I'm off these pistachios for dinner, man. That's what dinner looking like for me right now. Hey, we done had a hell of a day. We done got back late from fishing a little bit. Fished a little local lake, had a good time. Caught some slab crappie. Nick just filleted them bad boys up. But tomorrow game day, man. So look, y'all done made it this far. I appreciate y'all sticking with me, man, watching the travel vlog. It's been an interesting day, man. Y'all didn't get to see all of this, but tomorrow is first day of practice. Colin, you said you coming with me day 2. All right, so you guys will not see day 1 of practice. You won't. You'll hear about it, though, but then we'll be live and direct again on day 2 of practice. So y'all stick with me. Y'all make sure y'all like, subscribe, all the good stuff for me, man, and we'll be back with another one here shortly. Stick with me.